Okay, we're gonna change the oil on my X5. So I got it on ramps, and the oil filter is over here. Yep, and we just need to remove this one. So this is just easy. So just hold them by clips. Once the clips are all out, you can just move this up. Yep. And then there you go. You have access to the. So I'm just gonna. Since this is not level, before I put in new oil, I have to mark where the oil level is at this position. So clean it. So the oil level is at this mark at this. So the oil level shows that it's just below that notch there, the lower notch. Using a number 17 socket. The drain plug is here. Oh. Let it loosen out. Okay. Yeah, we'll probably get like 6.5 quarts out of this. Should've put my gloves on. Okay, almost there. Oh. There we go. Using a 36 mm socket. Using the oil filter. So loosening the oil filter out. There you go. And just leave it there to drain. Yep, leave it there to drain. Oops. Uh-oh. A little bit. Yep. So here's the oil filter. And got to remove this O-ring. Let's remove this filter. Wow. Wow, this is stuck tight. Yeah. This filter is so stuck. So stuck that I had to break it. Remove it. Yep. Otherwise, I'm gonna destroy this oil filter. Okay, we got a new one. Come on. filter HU 1954, pretty much the same. And what we have here are the O-rings and the gasket. So the plastic. Just gonna put this one in. And I think there are 2 O-rings. Oh no. It's only one big O-ring. So they don't have the O-rings for this one. Supposed to change this O-rings now. There's 2 O-rings, but I think they're still okay. And the big O-ring, we're actually going to, I think you should put the oil in there afterwards. Get into the bowl here. I'm gonna soak this O-ring with oil so that it will like slid into that hole pretty good. And once it's full of oil, then make sure that the filter is seated all the way in. Now I'm tightening it. Not really super tight, but just snug. Okay, got the bolt and the new gasket cleaned up. We're going to clean the hole here. Oh, it's really bad. Cleaning this area.
Even worse if you know, change the sound, just would go to the cover. So, put the bolt back in. Yeah, make sure to hand thread it in because this position is like prone to like stripping the threads. So, once that's tight now.
with 0W40, the European formula. This is like almost 4 quarts. We're gonna put in like 6 quarts. Okay, we are done with almost over 6 quarts, maybe 6 and 1/4 quart. And then we're gonna check the level later on. So we turn it on and then put it in the level surface. Okay, now we're checking the oil level at a flat surface. So we're pretty low, pretty low. So I need to add another quart. Yep, still pretty low. Okay, after adding a quart, we're in a good spot now. Okay, start checking if we have leaks. Let it run for a while before we put the snorkel in here. No major drips in there except for the mess that I made. I think that's condensation from the AC. Yep, that's water. So this is my 2001 X5 3.0. Turn this on.
Comes with a true lifetime warranty, case selection, and prices you dream of.
We got the oil service there that we need to reset, and I have an it's not really an Android, but it's a generic Chinese double DIN radio, which is CAN compatible. It has like steering wheel controls. Yep. So the steering wheel there works, AC works, everything on this truck actually works, so that's why it's really hard to let it go. I upgraded the rear view mirrors to have the compass. I think it has the same stuff as the 5 Series, where we have this tilt steering and the seats, black seats. My BMW 5, the E39 that I have has is the one for headrest. This one doesn't have it. But yep, so far this truck is really good. I've been using it a lot for hauling stuff. It has like served me very well, and it has like 158,000 miles. The major thing that I fixed on this one was the steering wheel. So when I bought this doesn't work. This is stuck in one position. There's a cable here that connects to the motor. One of the cable there is actually bad. So what I did is I took the cable from BMW 5 Series, the E39, and then put it here, and it works. They're the same pretty much. And then yeah, the radio was really bad. It has like pixels that are dead, so I have like 2 lines dead on this one. And then finally I found one on Marketplace. They're selling this kind of double din. It doesn't fit perfectly. If you look at that, it's not really flush, but it's way better than the pixelated radio. And then I replaced the mounts for this since it's vibrating bad on idle. I replaced the mounts. Yeah, it's kind of a struggle to change the mounts for this. And then the diesel valve, when I bought it, was causing a check engine light, and I changed that one from FCP Euro. And then also that one, the washer fluid tank is like leaking. I replaced that one from the junkyard. Also the radiator was replaced on this because of the leak on the neck here. There's a crack over here, so I have to replace the radiator. Along with that, I replaced also the tank because this is plastic, so better to change that along with it. So far with the hoses, I don't have any issues with the hoses, but this hose is new. And then this one, yeah, this one crack. I don't know what happened to this one, the why it got cracked. I think I probably use some tool here that caused this one to skid strain and then crack this one. The CCV for this one wasn't replaced yet. This is still original, I think. And I think the sensor or my brake fluid sensor is probably failing on this one because I sometimes get a low brake fluid, but the brake fluid isn't low actually. I'm gonna check that out. One thing that I need to do is actually replace the brake pads on the rear. But so far everything on this truck is doing pretty well. It's a 2001 with close to 160,000 miles.